I'm bald, man.
He's getting ready.
It is cold out.
Michael, how big was the difference that you could sense just in terms of energy from your team from Wednesday tonight to?
Oh, it was night and day. Different team. I felt in that Utah game, that wasn't Denver Nugget basketball. We didn't start the game with the requisite energy or urgency. And against a team that's playing well like Utah was, you're playing from behind the whole night. And my challenge, last thing I told our players tonight was, last 5 games, they were outscoring their opponent in the first quarter 33-23. So our goal is, small goal, micro goal, win the first quarter. And I felt the way we started the game was tremendous. The bench came in and followed suit with what the starters led with. So 37-25 was really good. I loved how we ran tonight. We had 19 fast break points, 56 in the paint, and 16 on the glass. We had a plus 13 rebound margin. 30 assists is always a great number. Too many turnovers, though, 17 for 19. Nikola came out aggressive. Jamal was setting everybody up. But Michael Porter had a terrific game tonight. The bench unit came in and contributed. This was a complete team win against a team that had won 7 straight on the road. So really proud of the group tonight.
What do you like most when you stagger Jamal with the second unit? What does he add to that unit the most?
Well, it gives us a guy that you can play through. You know what I mean? Like with that starting group, you have Nikola, you have Jamal, you have Michael, Pope, and Aaron. 5 really good players. When you get Jamal out, you bring him in the second unit. Now, one of your 2 best players is always on the floor, Nikola and/or Jamal. And then when you have Reggie and Jamal together, Jamal goes from being the primary point guard in the first group, and now he can play off the ball. Let Reggie handle the point guard responsibilities, like we did for years with Monte Morris. And I thought Jamal kind of likes, because that's what he was in college, right? I mean, he was a combo guard. So now he's getting a chance to be a point guard and a scoring guard with that second unit. And Reggie, Peyton had a really good first half. Christian, DJ, those guys are finding a rhythm with Jamal, and that's going to continue to get better.
Nikola had 2 dunks tonight. When was the last time you saw that?
Oh, man, it's been a while. It's I can't remember when the last time that happened, but I just liked his assertiveness tonight from the get-go. I thought him and Jamal were imposing their will early. Instead of sometimes we have a habit of just kind of showing up and easing our way into games. We can't do that against a team that's playing well, but against anybody, because we're giving their best effort every night. So we have to bring it to start the game, and we did that tonight. So Nicola's quiet athlete, very, very quiet, but 27, 14, and 10. And his efficiency is just through the roof right now, 11 of 17. It was great to see him have that night. And Jamal, 9 assists, 2 turnovers. Terrific numbers for him as well.
Jared Bednar was sitting in that chair a couple nights ago, and he was talking about greatness never takes a night off. And he cited Nate McKinnon, and he went on about Joker as well. Joker's consistent. What does that mean beyond the triple-double skills to a team after you have a blip like you did in Utah, or maybe developing Peyton Watson into a championship culture?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a young player, kids, and I'm out of the locker room, I am studying and watching everything Nicole does. For me, I would eat what he eats, I would drink what he drinks, I would lift what he lifts, and I would go as hard as he does every day. And I always tell this to you guys, I wish there was a camera behind the curtain, The Wizard of Oz, to see that, there's no secret to success. It's hard work. And Nikola, yes, he's talented, he's got a great IQ, he makes everybody better, but he puts the time in every single day. And we talked about it pregame, the fact that he plays at the level he plays at every damn night, year after year after year, is just incredible. And so you hope that Peyton, Christian, Julian, Jalen, Hunter, all of our young guys, and even some of the vets can learn from his example. Because leadership can be vocal, and it could also be by his actions. And Nikola's actions speak really, really loud, and look at the results. The guy's the best player in the NBA, best player in the world, and all the success we've had, obviously Nikola is a very big part of that.
Coach, the pass he made, the blind over the head pass, I mean, you've seen him make maybe thousands of great passes. Did that open even your eyes a little bit, that play?
Yeah, well, it's funny, we drew the play up, and, the play was to get Nikola in the pocket from Jamal, and the way they defend, we knew they were going to step up. And I said, Aaron, you're in the dunk work behind the defense as he steps up. I didn't imagine the behind the back or over the head pass. That's just, when you're a young kid and you're watching NBA basketball, that's Magic Johnson. That's Pistol Pete Maravich, the guys that just had this pizzazz to their game. And Nikola can beat you a lot of ways, and that was definitely one of the best passes I've seen him make. And after 9 years, there have been a lot of them, but he continues to amaze.
Do you have someone on triple-double watch? Like, how do you monitor how close he is to getting a triple-double, and do you pay attention to it during the game?
I don't have anybody monitor it, and I have no idea. Now, with that being said, I think every night he's getting a triple-double because he's just the triple-double king. The guy he can score, he can rebound, and he makes everybody better. So it seems like every night, I don't know how many career triple-doubles that is now. I heard walking off the court, Chris Dempsey saying that I think he's got 10 career triple-doubles against New Orleans, which I'd have to imagine maybe the most against one particular team. But then you think about how many times he's missed a triple-double by one rebound or one assist. But, yeah, I don't get caught up in the individual stats till after the game. It's always about, are we playing the right way? And tonight we did that for most of the game. The last couple of minutes, I wanted to leave, but I had to sit there and watch it and be able to get through.
DeAndre's minutes last year were pretty rough, and that was one of the reasons why he wasn't in the rotation as much last year. They're much better this year, and the whole bench is, but DeAndre's minutes in particularly have been much better. What's worked with him on the floor, whether it's guard play or how DJ's played, to make those minutes a lot more manageable for you guys? Yeah,
well, one, I give DJ credit, to your point, Matt. I think DJ's playing well. It's great to see him step up there and make his free throws. He gives us offensively, he gives us a dynamic roller, even at this stage of his career. And then defensively, he had a play in the first half where he walled up Zion at the rim. Tremendous play. He's got size, he's got physicality, and he also has respect to the officials, which is something that I think people don't really fully understand. When you're a one-time All-Star 16-year vet, you're going to get away with stuff that other guys aren't. I think the second part is really important, is that the relationship, efficiency, and dynamic between Reggie and DeAndre is real. And if you look at pick and roll combos that have run at least 100 pick and rolls this season, going at least a couple games ago, Reggie and DJ were top 10. So that is, you have a really good point guard in Reggie, you have a dynamic roller in DJ, and now you have a shooter in Jamal, and Peyton and Christian kind of filling the void, filling the gaps. They have an identity. And so that's why that group is a little bit heavy pick and roll at times, but it's been pretty effective so far.
One more. Where's Watson improved the most so far this season, and what's his next steps that you want to see from him?
Yeah, I think most people would probably guess I'd say his offense, his shooting, and obviously stepping in, making shots. Like in the first half, he knocked down 2 threes, shot it with confidence. But I think he's continuing to get better defensively. I think his real impact is going to be I'm a defensive impact player. And like he had another one tonight, long in the gaps, deflection steal, blocks at the rim. I thought he did a really good job of guarding Zion in the first half, extending his catch, sitting down, moving his feet, using his length. And the one thing I just want to make sure, it's such a fine line of when you're open from the three, shoot it, but he should be attacking the basket more. I don't want him becoming reliant upon the three-point shooter, the shot rather. I would rather him, if you're open from the three, shoot it, no hesitation, but I want him to play with an attack mode mindset, get to the basket, get to the free throw line. I think the last couple of games he hasn't gotten to the free throw line. Like he should be getting to the free throw line while he's out there, but it's just so much fun to watch his growth and development because the sky is the limit for Peyton Watson.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks everybody.
Nikola and Michael in here.
Kids, welcome back, man.